So the Rikishi introduction arc has just drawn to a close, and here I am trying to come up with what will happen. Keep in mind there is really no telling what will happen, it's just speculation, but here are some likely matchups. Being Baki versus Komosubi Hono. Why? Because they both are baby faces, the smallest in the team, and also have something to do with imagination. I think the small dude is one of the strongest ones, but I don't see Baki losing to any of those sumo fighters since Baki is just overpowered at this point and close to Yushiro. Nomino Sukuna versus Yokozuna Weiho. The little we got of Nomi so far, it seems like he wants to make a fool out of Grand Sumo and prefers his own more open traditional sumo. So fighting the representative of public popular sumo, being the Yokozuna, makes sense and would fit really well. But, yet again, I don't see Nomi losing in any way since Nomi is overpowered as hell. Gouki versus Kyoge, I'm pretty sure on this one. Why? Well, Gouki said when Tokugawa asked him why he wants to enter the tournament, Gouki replied that he wants to see the limits of Aikido. And what better way to do that is to fight the biggest, fattest boy around. Kyoge was set to throw off the Yokozuna himself and is also seemingly the hardest to throw since he is so big. And I don't know why, but I kind of see Gouki losing this one. Dopo versus Taketsurugi. Those names are sucking ass. My only reasoning really is because they are both legends in their fields. Dopo, of course, is the karate symbol and the tiger killer and all that, and Taketsurugi is known to be the professional and seems to be the most seasoned master in sumo. His style is really traditional and he's just standing around like a bitch all the time. I honestly have no idea who will win, but maybe Dopo will lose, but it's kind of shitty since I think the last proper win was against Darwin and maybe Ali Jr. if you want to count that, but there are many years between those win and now. The same goes for Gouki. Hanayama versus the thruster Mage Shari Shashi Hoko. Holy hell. Both are punchy boys, both can take a hit without flinching, and both have kind of the same body type. But honestly, Hanayama would fit fighting every one of those, since he kind of looks like a sumo fighter already with his Mawashi-like string tanga thing, and he is really built for this kind of sport. And Katsumi versus Sekiwaki, for no reason. There are just the two left, and there is really no reason to match those both up. But honestly, I'm pretty surprised how all of these 6 fighters seem quite strong. Not really top tier, but not like in pushover. I think all of these fights will be good. Will take a few chapters, maybe one will be over in a second, maybe Baki's fight. But I like it. But I kind of see it like the Chinese tournament which came after the Convicts. This arc was well and fine, but kind of not really too great since all of these fighters weren't all that strong, besides Kaku of course. But I don't see anyone being as strong as Kaku or Piccolo or Musashi and all that. Maybe Weiho, but we really have no reasoning to think he's that strong. So maybe after this tournament arc there will be something else with sumo, which I would like. But I like the Musashi arc of course a lot more. So let me hear your guesses, and to making more MMVs, some asked me that, but I kind of have really no motivation. I hardly upload anything, and MMVs I think they're mostly really shit, and all I'm really doing well is choosing great music. And the manga, of course, is really well drawn, but that isn't my part. Yeah. Goodbye.